God damn it. From someplace over Burns, Oregon, USA, this is the Space Dog Radio Show. I'm the Space Dog. Thank you for tuning in. Space Dog Radio is your remote location radio station, coming to you 24/7 around the planet and throughout the universe from SpaceDogRadio.com. You can also find us on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Twitter at SpaceDogRadio. Well, it's day 11 when a bunch of mutant thugs, terrorist thugs, invaded Oregon, taking over a refuge in eastern Oregon, about 350 miles from Portland, Oregon. Steve Grasty, the judge out there, the county judge, who, this is how small Burns is, okay? They don't even have a mayor, but this judge oversees pretty much the county's operation. So Steve Grasty is, for all intents and purposes, the mayor and person in charge out there. He said he wants to charge Mr. Bundy $75,000 a day to cover costs for law enforcement and damages. Seems reasonable. These guys come in, they take over a federal building, they're starting to use their computers, doing some other stuff. I think $75,000 is pretty reasonable. So I hope they got that in the bank. I know they might be able to take it out of that federal loan they took for $530,000, but they're fighting the federal government, right? But they took out a loan for $530,000. Okay, well, whatever. So they say they're going to have a press conference this Friday. Ooh, can't wait. That's just going to be a brainiac session right there. Look, most of the community members want them to leave. Now, recently, I got a Twitter response from our YouTube video, which I really appreciate. The Twitter was from @MMMweekly, thegreatamericanrevolt.org. And it says, quote, USA militia order hashtag Bundy militia to stay, end of quote. And then they send a link. Letter from Christine Ann Sands, January 9th, 2016. Subject, militia in Oregon. Importance high. And here's what the letter said. This is bigger than Bundy. It's USA versus US Corp. See the link. And they give a link. GreatAmericanRevolt.org. A bunch of silliness. Don't let anyone tell you to leave Burns, Oregon. Well, okay, but they aren't in Burns, Oregon. They're about 30 miles outside of Burns, Oregon. But anyway, Bundy put out a call for people, and your good team showed up. Make sure Bundy knows he doesn't run USA Militia. Did he ever say he ran USA Militia? I've never heard of USA Militia till I get this tweet. Anyway, it goes on. That town's sheriff doesn't run it either. The public does. We show up and when and where we feel like it and stay as long as our conscience leads us to stay. If the Lord is leading you to stay, stay. The Second Amendment stand, and I'm serious, this is how it reads. The Second Amendment stand we make now is about how U.S. Corp stole 47% of American West with slaughter and slavery and engaged in USA citizen tax extortion from mass murder. You will set the example for the rest of our 700 militia cities. Stay close. Thank you. And it's signed Secretary Sheriff Sands. Really? Okay. Well, recently, the Great American Revolt, headed up in Oregon from the Bundy militia, made kind of a mistake. See, they went out and they tore down a fence in the name of a local rancher in order to let the cattle roam the prairies free and give back the land of the people. Well, the fact of the matter is, the rancher never authorized them to ruin his fence. As a matter of fact, they took down the wrong fence. And as a matter of fact, if they would have let cows roam where they wanted them to roam, they could have destroyed priceless artifacts from Native Americans, not to mention countless endangered animals. Birds that hibernate in this time of year could have been trampled, not to mention all the dirt and everything else that cows bring in. So they fucked that up. But other than that, they're doing great. They're sending out requests for tampons and pillowcases and creamer. Yeah, I'd love to send some out, but Sorry, all out. Let me tell you, USA militia or the Bundy militia or whoever militia the fuck you are in Oregon, get the fuck out of this state now. I'll tell you when I would meet you. I'd meet you when I'm age 64, and it would be a 2-minute meeting. Get the fuck out of Oregon, and I would really, really hope you're going to pay the price for all the bullshit and terror you've caused this community. You guys are thugs. You guys are terrorist thugs. That's all you are. Do you have any questions or comments about this? I would like to hear from you, especially the USA militia, Bundy militia, or any other terrorist thugs out there. Contact me at SpaceDogRadio.com, and as always, you can follow me on Twitter at SpaceDogRadio. From someplace over Burns, Oregon, USA, this is the Space Dog Radio Show. I am the Space Dog. Thank you for listening. Be safe, be happy, and I'll catch you next orbit.